tight.
And yeah, you know, he's the real deal at the foul line. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
Here's Noah. A three-pointer, no good. Now Nowitzki. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Horford.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
There's the dish to Scott. Gallinari with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 19. Martin attacking. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. 6 points for Kevin Martin.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
No luck. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hardaway comes in for Kevin Martin. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Carter Williams. They get a hand on it. Here's Jack. Tanked in off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And he gets it to go.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. That'll be a 5-second call. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Evan Turner, 3rd.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Warriors. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one misses.
And Evan Turner's one of those guys, he just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
36 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Hardaway, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Already in this quarter, they've given away 4 points. Time for them to refocus on offense.
Waiters, it's offline from half court.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Trailblazers have made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Warriors leading by 13. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Waiters got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's how the coach will draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a... finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
14 feet away. Gortat misses. Pass to Turner. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Cannot hit. Meeks. No good. And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors ahead, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Trailblazers trail by 15. They've got Nowitzki. Martin is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Horford in at the center. Locking down the middle. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Waiters, no good. And it's Portland the other way.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instinct and the energy of a mountain lion.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Warriors leading by 13. Curry. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Martin. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case,
And Waiters kicks it to Noah. But he gets it back. Jacks up a three. Noah with another miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And the Warriors miss again.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Shot's good by Waiters.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
Trailblazers trail by 12. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Nowitzki. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Thomas checked in for Golden State. Trailblazers trail by 10. Carter Williams dishes to Martin, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his 6th assist on the night. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And when it comes to Michael Carter Williams, guys, I feel like people either love him or they don't buy him at all. I mean, he has the size, he's a good athlete, he plays hard, but he's also had some injuries, and he's been very inconsistent at times.
That is good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Well, going back to Michael Carter Williams, he is a polarizing prospect. For example, Greg, and you played the position, he gives you a lot of assists, but he also averages over 4 turnovers a game. That was just last year.
Yeah, that's true, and he gives you plenty of rebounds and steals as well, but sometimes the shot also, Kevin, not necessarily where you'd like it to be. At times he couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. This guy just really struggled, but the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature, and the jury's really still out on him.
Waiters gets a wide open look, drills it from outside. Waiters got 6 in the quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Gallinari against Waiters. Gallinari passes to Nowitzki. Martin kicks to Carter Williams. Again, Carter Williams missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
So for the Trailblazers, Turner's checked in for Gallinari. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kevin Martin. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Then for the Warriors, Gortat has come in for Joakim Noah. And it's Jody Meeks in for Steph Curry. Warriors leading by 8. On the subject of Michael Carter Williams, his assists went up last season. His rebounds went up last season as well. But, Greg, the one thing he can't seem to lock down is his shooting stroke.
Yeah, last season hitting just 38% from the field. You expect more out of him at this stage. But remember, this is a young player, and oftentimes your field goal percentage isn't necessarily a reflection of your ability to make shots, but more so your ability to take good ones. So shot selection, I think, plays a role for him as well.
To the right side. Here's Jack. Gortat with the block. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thomas is running. Good on the shot. Thomas got 10 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
To the inside, Meeks, soft touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Scott from outside. Off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Dang. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Better if I haven't passed you yet. Watch me catch up now, for real.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6. And you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK the over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed but the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the sea vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 13. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazers.
Here's Snell. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Snell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. For Waiters, he was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
2 shots. And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes, confident. coaching staff, his game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a